Biopics, they're the cinematic tightrope walk. Try too hard to entertain, the critics scream inaccuracy! Stick too closely to the facts and the audiences fall asleep. But when filmmakers get it right, you get something that not only honors the real-life story, but also hits like great drama should. So today, we're counting down the top 10 biographical dramas that got it right. Films that nailed the balance between truth and storytelling, but got the details down that gave us unforgettable performances in the process. Let's get into it. The Pursuit of Happiness, 2006. Let's kick things off with a story that practically defines perseverance. The Pursuit of Happiness tells the real-life journey of Chris Gardner, a man who went from being homeless to becoming a successful stockbroker. Will Smith's performance? Devastatingly good. He's leaving him. While the film takes some liberties for pacing, the core emotional truth is 100% intact. Even Chris Gardner himself has praised the film's authenticity. If this movie doesn't move you, check your pulse. Erin Brockovich, 2000. This isn't just woman goes up against corporation. This is the blueprint for how to make a biopic sizzle with personality. Julia Roberts took home an Oscar for her portrayal of Erin Brockovich, the legal assistant who took on Pacific Gas and Electric over contaminated water in Hinckley, California. What makes this film click? It doesn't turn Erin into a saint. She's loud, brash, and completely real. The courtroom drama is accurate, the stakes are high, and it never forgets the people behind the lawsuit. The Social Network, 2010. So people still argue about how accurate this one is, but here's the thing. Aaron Sorkin's razor-sharp script and David Fincher's cold, calculated direction turned Facebook's origin story into Shakespearean drama. While Mark Zuckerberg may not have literally created Facebook to impress a girl, the film still gets the key conflict right: how ego, ambition, and betrayal fueled one of the most transformative companies in the 21st century. Add in Jesse Eisenberg's icy performance, and you've got a modern biopic classic. Capote, 2005. This film doesn't just document Truman Capote writing in cold blood, it dissects him. Philip Seymour Hoffman doesn't play Capote, he becomes him in a performance that's restrained, uncanny, and easily one of the greatest of the 2000s. There's no drama-swelling music or noble triumph here. Instead, it's a quiet, creeping character study about obsession, manipulation, and the uncomfortable price of genius. It asks, how far will you go for the story? And more chillingly, what will you lose along the way? It's meticulously researched, emotionally layered, and it leaves a lasting moral echo long after the credits roll. Selma, 2014. Instead of trying to cover Martin Luther King Jr.'s entire life, Ava DuVernay's Selma zooms in on one pivotal moment: the 1965 voting rights marches from Selma to Montgomery. David Oyelowo channels Dr. King with poise and power. But this isn't just a tribute film, it's political, urgent, and painfully relevant. Yes, some speeches were altered due to rights issues, but the spirit and the historical events are portrayed with powerful clarity. It's essential viewing. Catch Me If You Can, 2002. A biopic that's also a cat and mouse thriller. Only Spielberg could pull that off. Leonardo DiCaprio plays Frank Abagnale Jr., a teenage con artist who impersonated a pilot, doctor, and lawyer before turning 21. While some details are embellished, Frank Abagnale himself has confirmed much of the film is accurate. Add Tom Hanks as the weary FBI agent on his tail, and you've got one of the most entertaining biographical dramas ever made. The Theory of Everything, 2014. This one's not just about Stephen Hawking, it's also a love story. Eddie Redmayne won an Oscar for his deeply physical, emotionally layered portrayal of the legendary physicist as he dealt with ALS while revolutionizing science. What makes it work is the balance. It celebrates Hawking's mind without turning him into a one-dimensional genius. And Felicity Jones as Jane Hawking gives the story even more heart. Jane's memoir was the film's basis, so the perspective feels authentic and intimate. Lincoln, 2012. Daniel Day-Lewis didn't play Abraham Lincoln, he became him. Steven Spielberg's Lincoln narrows its focus to the final moments of the president's life and his battle to pass the 13th Amendment. It's a political drama more than a war film, full of backroom deals, moral dilemmas, and legislative chess. While some minor events are condensed, historian Doris Kearns Goodwill worked closely with the team to ensure historical fidelity, and Daniel Day-Lewis, uncanny. You forget it's a performance. 12 Years a Slave, 2013. Directed by Steve McQueen and based on Solomon Northup's 1853 biography, 12 Years a Slave is brutal, raw, and utterly essential. It tells the true story of a free black man kidnapped and sold into slavery. Chiwetel Ejiofor's performance as Northup is searing, and the film doesn't shy away from the cruelty of the system. Every frame feels like a punch to the gut. It's one of the most honest portrayals of slavery ever put on film, and one of the most important. Schindler's List, 1993. No surprise here. Spielberg's masterpiece about Oskar Schindler, a Nazi businessman who saved over 1,000 Jews during the Holocaust, is as close as flawless as film gets. Shot in haunting black and white, the movie is both cinematic and devastatingly real. Liam Neeson gives a career best performance, and the film is grounded in survivor testimonies and historical records. Yes, it's emotionally wrenching. But more than that, it's a vital reminder of what one person can do when they choose humanity over hate. And there you have it, 10 biographical dramas that didn't just tell true stories, but told them right. They honored their subjects, captivated audiences, and in many cases, changed the way we see history. So which biopic hit you the hardest? Did we miss one you think deserved a spot? Drop it in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss more videos from Muveematic. Until next time, do go see yourself a great movie. Peace.